Alright, so today we're out here in North Carolina. We got this much snow. Really we got about 2 inches, but we're out here just doing a little snow test on these BFG Terrains. As you know from the previous videos, they sent them to us, so as we get new weather conditions to try them out on, we try to do that, let you know how they perform. I drove around last night when it was actually snowing, and they did really well in 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive. Obviously with the torque of the diesel it puts out at the low RPMs, it would spin unless you gave it regular gas like you were accelerating on gravel or on concrete or any other hard surface. If you feather it and walk into it, they did great in 2-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive, they were locked down. You just steer where you wanted to. They didn't, the front end didn't wander or not go where you pointed it. I mean, they were locked in. So we're just out here riding around. You can see they have the siping and stuff like that. They have the harder compound, which we covered in one of our other videos if you go back and watch it. But you'll see how these things perform out here in the snow. They also have rock ejectors and things like that. So the tread really wasn't packing full last night either. So, you know, you don't have to worry about them just packing up and turning into a giant snowball when you're driving. So we'll go over that and show you what they think. All right, so we're gonna put this stick out. We're gonna be going about 30 miles an hour when we hit this stick, which you really shouldn't be going faster than that in the snow in North Carolina because you probably don't know what you're doing. And then we're gonna hit the brakes and see how long it takes us to stop. And then we'll go from there. Just to kind of recap, when you take off in 2-wheel drive on the snow with these tires, you really got to feather it and you got to get a good ways before you get a good amount of speed before you can shift the second gear. When you do it in 4-wheel drive, you can shift the second gear just like you're on dry, hard asphalt. So 4-wheel drive, these things are great in the snow. Chances you driving around 2-wheel drive in the snow, probably not a lot unless you're just like us and you just want to slide around a little bit and have a little bit of fun on a closed course, of course. But overall, these HD Terrain tires, they do really well. They've done well for us in the snow, done well for us in the sand on the beach, done well for us on the icy snow mixture that we have here in North Carolina. So overall, I would buy these tires again unless they stop making them. Every time I got to put a set on this truck, I'm probably going to get them. If I had a single rear wheel, I'd probably would still get them maybe in a little bit wider size. Only thing with single rear wheel is you got a lot more options as far as tire width and everything. But as far as like a heavy duty truck, if you're going to be pulling trailers and stuff like that and not just mall crawling like 95% of the people do these days, these tires are great if you're going to work your truck. And I would definitely, I'd buy them again. I wish my dad would get them for his truck instead of the road tires that he's got, but he doesn't drive his off-road as much as we do, so they work just as good. If you're gonna drive it though, like I said, and use it for adventures and stuff like that, hopefully like we're gonna do a little bit later this year, if we can find a truck bed camper or something, you're definitely gonna wanna look into getting these tires for your 3/4 ton or 1 ton diesel, or even a gas truck.